Hello, we are Carlota Norfeld, Marta Jonca, Emilia Colomé. Today we are going to talk about female circumcision as a ritual of passage in Masai culture. And first of all, I will explain you what is the female genital circumcision. Then Marta will talk about this procedure in the Masai culture. And finally, Carlota will say you what we think about. The female genital mutilation, or also called female genital circumcision, is a procedure that alter or cause injury to the female genital organs for non-medical reason. It's typically carried out by a traditional circumcisor using a blade and with or without anesthesia. It's mostly practiced in 27 African countries. In the red one, Sudan and Somalia, about 90% of the women are affected, and in the orange ones, about the half of the women. In the other countries out of Africa, the procedures are limited to a particular and minority ethnics. The procedure has no health benefits for the girl and woman, and the consequences are a lot. There are bleedings, problems urinating, later cysts, infections, infertility, as well as complications in the childbirth and an increased of risk of the newborn's death. There are 4 types, in fact, of the female genital mutilation. The first one is the clitoridectomy, and is the partial or total removal of the clitoris. The type 2 is the excision, and it's the partial or total removal of the clitoris and the labia minora, and with or without the labia majora. And the type 3, the opening is narrowed and sealed, and they only leave a very small space where urine and menstrual fluid must pass. And the type 4 are other harmful procedures like piercing, incising, wrapping, creeping, for non-medical reasons. This procedure is recognized internationally as a violation of human rights. Also, is a violation of human rights to health, security, physical integrity, the right to be free from cruel or inhuman treatment, and the right to life when the procedure results in death.
Well, female circumcision in Masai culture is named emuratre, and it's a normal circumcision. So I will explain the problems to have Masai families with some organizations. So actually, a lot of Masai families can afford a good life for her daughters, so they choose to marry them at a young age. So it's an imperative to marry a Masai girl to she's circumcision. So in Masai families have problems with some organizations because the organizations go to the village and say to the families that if they don't stop the practice, all of them are going to be prostituted. There are an organization named MED. It's Masai Education Discovery, and it's an association of Masais, and they work to promote alternatives to female circumcision. One of them is talk with the girls because they talk with her families about her true feelings about this practice, and they talk with boys because they refuse girls for circumcision. Well, now I'm going to tell you our opinion about this theme. First of all, we have to take into consideration what the Maasai thinks about this process. Well, the Maasai thinks that this mutilation is a rite of passage, and as a rite of passage, it has the benefits of the rite of passage. These benefits are that after doing the circumcision, these women are mentally stronger than the ones who doesn't have it, like who doesn't pass it, and they are they think that this supposed rite of passage prepare the woman to the adult life. So if this woman passes this rite of passage, they are able to deal with the problems of the adult life. And nevertheless, our opinion is completely different. We think that these girls haven't probably had the proper education, and this is why when their parents told them to do something for their benefit, they haven't got the capacity to rationally choose. And putting aside the violation of the human rights that happens when putting off a part of one person, these we have to take also into consideration the mental problems of these girls, because they are forced to do the circumcision, and this leads into childhood traumas and permanent health problems. And although it's supposed to prepare them for the adult life, every one deserves every stage they are given by euthanasia. And that's all. Some questions? Yeah.
I want to ask why they do this to the woman.
Because they think that this process has some benefits.
Benefits like what?
They think that this process prepares the woman for the adult life. They think that a girl is a girl until she's circumcision. When she's circumcision, she is a woman.
She has to be a woman. She has to
From which age they release the woman?
Depends.
yes, but the maximum is 12.